Awa Muhammad, a member of the NPP communication team. My main tea baby weekend imuni catch attention and a week imu I'll be person become once.
You any the room that's it. I think that Mr. T free if ye essence and we are very important. Yeah the balloting ne at the party headquarters. Na idea I can't the processor ya de faso idea yi nipana was a wadi ni mu kan nti enye ade fufuro bia eno no ade a megide say some of the aspirants no camp there will be a representative to go and pick it. Na that is Dr. Bahomia camp. The academy name what they will do, but ebi ohokra na nipa na pese oba. I remember say as a 2023 no Kwabena Japan one okay. So I think that I'm not very sure, but minim say eno ye just the process a babontin na ya start yake kan numbers no hedwuma because say nyaba ya obinya one or see me that one obinya two ana already meanings into rating in a keka even though him say en shadan to abakese nanso at least obia enya the number na ebeba bontin on development level no before that na yatete say enkrofo can say Kwabena Japan because okasati as a development level no obikrat say o can say untua nti nipa bebre can say ya disqualify no Emma enokra no anopa ya me interview one of the stations outside in the Ashanti region our mobisa say ya disqualify na and can say debi what I know and say ono e convert no mu ne balloting so can balloting in that dia interest
but we also told say man grace period say on 20 years can because it was a requirement
yes
nti you need decision na
so as
some communicating
the communication abana oka ho oka nipa 5 na mo eba anopai abeye balloting no say bia okoduru ho ne na yaka say bia ontuanwie e wo say ya
I think endros and then ansan so no so ni spokesperson any city for kasai na or can say that thing is being ironed out internally to no person the better about because baby out your hand or better no say or no the nadwimu no safi no your own constitution.
I watched the show show to the extent that me by portion credit to me
all right
Facebook and I say me to Facebook and TikTok so I think that you see democracy no very expensive. My name say oba what with the figures now okay say CDD a report to be
yes
say oba say the president of Ghana ha
am so here $10 million
yeah or they winning into 20
and as almost say parliament you say $5 million or so
exactly so $10 million no enye wo botom sika na obeye nipa na beji wadi say ombetimi ene waye na omatimi aye again you see bibia e won hihye eno nti na ama undi 40 years I want to be contested president of Ghana but I don't interest unya Ghana ni and answer a privilege but you see cut point in say I just hold 40 years nti ye ko presidential nso ye can say obi anko pick form o pick form o picking 50,000 o de you know eko 100,000 and I say tia 4 million and no the second highest decision making body of the party National Council and omodi abase yenye bibisa na yemfamwa party ni sene be ya party no ebetime gina brand obi say oh party no na nse amuko opposition na muye broke. The party is not broke. The party has not also been rich. The only thing they say nipa na boa party no enye te say ANC I South Africa omono ewo business venture they have a share in MTN ne keka hunti omono omunya iska free baby eye ntobo ankrofo any sika kakra ankrofo NAD ebo party no ho bra mekai say obi te say aduchum me huni interview obi sa ne say 4 million obetua o say ayo obetua esan say or resourceful o say bia na wa nya ne botom sika ntua but he mentioned upon bio ana ode kan Japan echi ene obedi nechi was he has people like Opunbio with his team that is one. Two is that say okasa wuntimi and raises sika no I think that and how do you raise the $10 million now you can't say because ultimately when I say raise more than half of the amount of money I did call presidential. No, Dr. Bawumia in the 2024 elections raised 70% of Sika Yediko elections. Now, or raise 70% on the raising nina I call elections. So say ampa se untimi and raise amount no na requirement no and so on. I think that you don't have any business going there. Again, scano yanka say the baby almost say 4 million no omodi be conducting elections no omodi about party no hobra. Yeah, elections in 276 constituencies across the country. The 276 no no at a particular place. Ebia constituency no baby a ejana ya kasa ebia asawase constituency na kasa ebia ye ko asabi Pentecost e ho na ye ko ye no nti wo say yesisa omo wo baby a ediba the converging place nti it entails a lot ye be ma omo TNT ye be sa ma omo aduane omo di on that day. So eno entail a lot eno nti na ama party no e kan say enye bibi sa say me te say Professor Ekukwe e kan say democracy is not auctioned na because ono ye political science professor in the last 20 something years oko US obi a winning elections bia in the US in the general elections, not primaries, in the general elections bia no the ultimate spending much.
I see.
Omunyina obi a winning ye bia no, the person is able to raise a lot of money and spend much. The only difference between expenditure any year there and say their expenditure goes into salary payments. Any or more friends campaigner on back around akotena hotels ni na keka ho. And the media omutia media so that their message will go down there.
Yeah.
So that is what makes someone even win elections in the US. I don't think omo even transparent to come and do fundraising on beam. And first cababre campaign. So democracy is naturally expensive. As a political science professor, actual exams on no. I think this one he got it wrong because even in the US, the person who pays the highest, Trump won in 2015 because he spent much more than Clinton. And this is really trite knowledge. You can Google and check how much Trump spent. Even the last elections against Biden, he overspent them, and he won because you see, Omono, resist kana obiti because mamiskansa na mato abama.
Yeah.
They invest obia oye campaign biano eja na jumaba. Iti etuanaka.
Okay.
Campaign period ni etuanaka. Baby a obetena play akọ ombetuaka. Baby a obekọ akoda etuaka yaman allowance. Nti na ama omo uwie elections na enkyere se oni presidential candidate na akọ.
Ewa pambi anase.
Exactly.
So demand bibi free.
Exactly because Roger Stone manage more than 3 American presidents are winning. But he appointed as a minister. He was appointed better so and no extra say that is what they do until sikana no almost spend it so because the person is being paid na who resist kana or so more be 10 cedis so so but I think that the party is not demanding anything really outrageous. I was say nipa bia obeba bia no ebe kire say o ye resourceful enough obetimi aye again. Okay. It is because party no more. You will be the leader of the party until you be the new national chairman of the party. Now only the flag bearer no so I mean who say I was say obi any problem with this amount of money. I think 4 million is not really sika a door.
Me put there me concern is not even about the money. Me concern say in recent times as a party no indiscipline no dosu.
Yes.
Party National Council take a decision say yen kwabli kumanofa no bi se me de meko.
Yeah.
Party no take a decision say enye say ya no bi se meye. So the National Council say now can the second highest decision making body of the party. Take a decision say yentua 4 million.
Yes.
Then you get a senior
who
party
is
person,
also a member of National Council.
Of National Council.
Yes.
In front of Daily Graphic, Professor Okwe condemned national 4 million development fee. Yeah. And I'm wondering.
And I think this is not the first time. I think I remember say Kwabena Japan General Secretary. No, he took development levies from parliamentary aspirants. OGB. But those days it was 10,000 and
I think a normal G from more contested certain MPs. No,
and America they took it. And no alien. And yeah, be a defufrobia yeka. As far as when he was General Secretary.
But come Japan, and the point was technical.
Yes.
Or say a neck and a vote to me to determine any fees. And your National Council.
Yes.
And no call neck no. Neck and take such decision.
Yes.
International Council take such decision now a constitutional.
So you see, when you say that this is the highest decision making body, then you talk about Obi Awashanase. The neck is under the National Council.
But see, what kind of answer there is, I think, determining the date for the Congress.
Yes.
That one to neck for the
yes.
So neck for the no constitutional CD for neck.
Yes.
So National Council can't do it.
Yes.
Even though National Council is second decision making body. No.
But if there are issues with it, they call National Council.
And
issues bar.
Issues bar.
Yeah, issues bar. They call National Council. National Council are determined. Yeah. Na Afra conference. Na conference aba na ede ayedwuma. I think that we need the yensua bibi free NDC kakra. NDC it is difficult say obehu say obi ababonten condemn a decision by the party like this. Yensua bibi kakra.
It's not good.
Yeah, internal democracy ne edoso dodo. At least let's manage this information because one condemn Kwabena Japan raising issues, you know, or say in the spokesperson say they are still ironing it out with the party. You have to be their channel.
Yeah,
it can even come. Say be a 5 aspirants in Yinano, Ebishia, near Casaqua, we see ultimate raising, intimidate, Munjin to name fan and Kahu. Because it's a Obi raising issue, say Asumasi or Kahua, one of the aspirants na raising issue.
By Bass answer that then the party will not be fair to Onunyan for Adenimo because Onunyan for Adenimo issued a statement and say he didn't contest because of the 4 million.
So you see, that is the problem with some people. Me war reservations with Efiebim. If you na yabusu Efie no me problem wom. Me say the metiti and intimi wura hokra.
No,
you see, he should have picked the form, submitted. Some person were ready. Now we raise it there. Kwabena Japan raise the first person to even raise this thing. Kenya Japan.
Yeah.
On the question baby a warrior campaign I can say we 4 million for council. Now so you see 4 million sombra. So raise we you know. Obi a condemn say sika ni bele na dey usu say you see a bit to scanning a account. So you have the legitimate right to
question I see the
when you are part of it.
I understand honorable Adaimu to say before say baby nomination no omo anomudin aba app no party ni share omo.
Yeah.
And omo share omo no omo nya ntiase say bibi sa beba.
Yes.
Enti da no a omo sa kofa nomination form no so no na ye dia shem say bibi sa beba.
Yes.
Enuntina ono say okay if that is the case there
ultimate raise
and the minimum say says kaminya so member.
Yes.
And say omo obi kwan say ono so say onya o say ontua o na man ho kwan say on the wantua whichever way say ono anan peso bi to wanya onkwa. Then what happens to other anymore?
So the point is that wo no why you want free process no cra nipa ho adwuma na yeye in the course of the process no it make us a way the SC no nti yesesa bibi
but say our so that fee no
and
also serve as a cut-off point for some people because
that's true.
Let's take Adenimo off. It could be
say our problem has to do with the fact that you call 17 aspirants no am I sua bibi efiri mu kakra am I hu say 17 aspirants can one of the reasons I lose in 2008 so you who say any yenye bibi I betimi akati omo down to 5 you kati omo down to 5 no so e be a problem it is the same you say you be biem that's you be stringent. And that is what they have been able to
and
do.
Why in stringent there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
to cut some people off. I don't think I'm a Ghana constitution. To cut a 35-year-old out. Deliberate. don't think I can say any yenye ne sana anka yenye ne stringent
it's rich so the 35 years number so imagine say obi wo 35 years or say maybe 40 there me nyai matemakofa ma fire the aba
and we be from there
ya hwemu na can say okay wo pe na wo 35 room enye hwe yin we ma na contest.
Okay, so
then what about almost 35 biblia no mo sa
exactly, but you see, I am not really defending Kwabena Japan saying that Abia went to Mentia. Me abi so betua.
Okay.
Me worry Shemusa obetua. And until he's still in the race, he's still campaigning. This is the first time our campaigning bebreo. Okay, so 2023. Once I done send a okui.
Yeah.
But when it there, almost greater Accra wako bebiao.
Yeah.
Wako every constituency. Inti me worry Shemusa obenya skanetua. It is part of the reasons. Ampa say yakase ye manako na untua ya. I think we will set a bad precedence.
Radio 95.9
again. One share no be crowd injunction abetoso.
Yeah.
I can say say wenti na mama anko. It is a nunti wa qualify as we say amana badia. Any ade no crowd na yentimi entoma ne ye. Enti any yen san fa na eche enko na chi na me so me peke bi. Ade no can do that.
Yeah.
Na nka etimi abo. So I think that when dey yembom pa ese ye betimi akoso jojo from ene copy 31st in the Eddie Kakra, Eddie Ma, a party, especially now that you need substantive national chairman. Who say national chairman acting on the crowd or if you so can say Munina uncle. Make I said that day namity studio ho and I'm friend and I can say or more national executives in no party no and Pamu Munina in Fido, including himself. So that day no crowd on the show, make I say Uncle one resign to show the way. You understand? So say baby I will tiano and your papa. Then knowing that Enche or be acting national chairman. But what can say no before a year Stephen team
both phone him say on
that show just after the interview make I say and some now what kind there was saying ka resign not was show the way because I say mum pame say am pamo dia say no free mo and no the bit me about because me say abrofo say no mote
yeah
so no feel say baby a wote no adwuma no onye ne papa no aka say ne na me the adwuma no to hobi am be fanye and say I national chairman so ama say yes we may have some leadership problem in the party your leadership problem I just say bia pese obeka so enunti na ama make say ye bompa yes by 31st day na yetimi awie ade no asumdwem na ye leader no a emerge into leader no emerge am sure say the party will rally around the leader kopim say ye be polling station electoral area constituency and region national the area na ye hu say by the end of 2026 year na party no ya hihye nyina wi na ya start campaign 2027 ya dey be 2028 elections.
All right, Awa Mohammed ena ya tenko, a member of the NPP communication team, make us say ya see Gh4m actually their comma rack na sibi say doctor na wo yusu no emfa nti unya yusu enti say so far nipa yetimi atrama no so I bold atro back to Gh4m Ednin Krata ako Dr. Drew Sign formerly of Ghana Audit
and we are saying papaya no audit
ono Dr. Drew Sign
back no
nyewa du adjumai professor du adjumai
okay yeah approve with the dissertation everything including na say o ka say on prove say o professor
anti professor Drew Sign so actually yes say the doctor also nya from Swiss Management Center invalid nti enefia day October 10 and the Director General Professor Ahmed Jinapo Abdullahi actually ediakwa command say either say oba ababe prove anas we put also nya yusu also nya yusu or say
I think they are doing something
or say the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission Gh4m has directed the executive officer of the Ghana Chamber of Mines Kenneth Ashigbe to immediately cease using the title doctor after declaring his doctoral certificate from Swiss Business Center invalid. TSA invalid.
When you say Ghana, Edrubabi na kayakona tisa Nigeria. Nigeria for na obia a doctor, obia a PhD, obia obakebia na onye professor. I remember say isuso nyina no. Na obi to say a course Pio Gabra.
Yeah.
Nyina nim say a PhD.
I'm going na anu ya na me say this year yawo.
Yesuso nkete nyina no. your friend Dr. Ecospio Gabra.
Messi awa na anu yia na meti se se ndia no so enfa.
Ono so kra na wanko hu school kra
ayese Hassan Ayariga ebisa ne se oye ni special as a political science.
Political science that was quite a conflict and so I think Professor Jinapo, they are doing something good. Almost sanitize the
we're very important.
I say Ukrofo use titles basa basa. And even lawyer title no.
Yeah.
A lot of people are abusing it.
Yeah.
Obi LLB we are.
Also a lawyer.
Or friend who lawyer. And yen now cry from you or madam will be a friend lawyer. But why LLB when you're professional lawyer? So I think
Ukrofo class a lawyer and your title.
Yes.
Just a lawyer as a title.
What's that? President Akufo-Addo ama lawyer no enya nyumunyam bebre because
say abasa because Ghana ibu titles.
Exactly.
So I program as senior your chairman na ya mo abudin no ko ayi or ko hasi ko ye BA in this or ko hasi ko ye MSc ME ayi see ya no ko PhD bo sa abasubo pa
okay a story no Professor Dr. Daniel Bo.
Aha. None of me go do ha. I value you.
Oh, SK University. Na MC no unim no.
Aha.
So oh yeah, you know
introduction no can say.
Who say actual Professor Dr. Daniel Bo.
Aha.
It who professor no.
Aha.
Doctor no so we say
yeah
until say Professor Daniel Bo auto. What you know? Also the chairman for education.
Me didn't see our SDA College of Education.
Yes.
Or graduation BSc. And I want you honey a born fool. I
was say a born in
Professor.
Why a PhD miensa. And about Odianya professor.
Aha.
It is a what Brian in the
I want to say the
Professor.
I born
PhD. Yes. So Mimra chairman dear no. Any the persecution by this government, because I don't call it prosecution, a persecution by the government. You see, Obi ni was or betna aha I can say Obi bonia in say twenaso. Obi bia why boni bia no e was say twenaso. That is fundamental. And no bet serve as a deterrent ama obi nso ye boni na no wajai. Nanso obi bia nso a ya suspecting say anase ye susu se why boni bia no. Ghana ha ye mra no e kire say e was say friend suspect. Suspect no so e won the rights I was say ono so enjoy. Again, sa abronye judge no.
Yeah.
I can say even though we don't agree with that, but you see there are categories of people onye obia ene o case okwoto obi dwane obi wo ho a uhunu say akwa we odwane a onsamba bio. So time ana the former Attorney General Gh4m prosecution obi bia na wa serve this country as a CEO board chairman anase eyi ni nyina no minister bia no the odo omoko gina court nyina no ye mo self recognizance bills Alaji Collins Dauda na sika eda no so 200 million Ghana cedi. Nanso first day I didn't call court no ye no yamani bill no onwa na gina mu emane ho because enim say ondwane because of 200 million no osan ye MP e wo baabi nto ondwane the so me no e ato forcing not even a detention for 5 hours, not to talk about ebia ya che no kretu mu ya detain no even 5 hours ono so echo trial na mu opuni ono so yanche no ampa na remand. So osha esan se onim se obetima prove ni case nti hwe omo amko ofiase kra former deputy national security coordinator Alaji Mumina,
yeah.
William TV Eugene Bafumoni omomi no nda so ehye efiase sisi ya omo so daben na wote se yache omo yama omo bill da do mo ko remand ne keka ho ni nyina nsi esan se prosecution no enim se ombetimi approve omo case se wonim se nipa no odifo na metimi akirem ama court ohu se ampa odifo na edina kotu fiase a ujojo na eden. Why will you have to harass the person? Now you the stringent measures. For instance, chama unto me die eba ye no first na omo ye ne se omo so makochi nipa be 15 ewo sama boy area ho.
Yeah.
Omo cha excavators me no pickups any motorbikes any two. And on be press conference or chama unto me enkrofo na ye. Chairman at the statement by ebe kan say ono no onim omo se mwachi enkrofo sa akra na cars no pickups no no obi na register
and mo ko hwe DVL
again fortunately mwachi nipa eti dia ono hwe omo se omo koye se adwuma no mo hwehwe nipa no na onye obeye press conference etwa Ghana ha ba bia ye galamse nyina de bae esum TV so e ka se ni nyina etwa mo ntumi na ye teacher ma untumi etwen ya asem mfa me nko court for sankrofo na amosi mwachi wo mo 15 no omo anye ene chama untumi kra ko siu state no for defamation say what say me din because me no me suma obia na question ene ye nyina ye busa ne say say nipa 15 na omo so mwachi wo mo because of untumi na
omo so mo hu China for me nu bi na China for no ka akonta man nti say akonta man na asoma omo
and make us ene because what has happened to Sanko
China for any Ghana for moche excavators moche pickups muhu pump action guns
any your friends say
moto nti e wo bidin
why chairman ko yes ade no okoye sa defamation suit no 1 week and omo yes omo invite the CID headquarters on Thursday and on say meba Monday sa the famous Ghana Nibio
yeah
and o kan say Monday na obeko omantibi anche no Monday chama wontumi eko court eko CID okoduru ho muma mo ye bibia wie na mo se onko wogina abontia na yoko befa no yoko se ono ni case ni different from we nti ye nja yoko na Ensambra headquarters CID minti da e Ghana bakosam se Attorney General ene be invite suspect se ko police CID minti da o
yeah
se obekoko gina press conference aka se me my friend chama untumi se onko CID headquarters so anko memo police faction minti da o honestly me nya lawyer ni but Ghana ya boko sem se Attorney General se
me lawyer for akasa lawyer kubi o se ebi currency da
yes
ena na o se ne hand crack se me ne judge na akasa se we asem we do omunya ne tem ne judge na akasa then na won judge ne kan na wa hwe ne awo kan chama untumi okọ CID headquarters one ye man ni bail
yes
lawyer ayi onabo odru enum ni bail nipa mi you
so obi tag me
osako
o ma police for bribe
wako CID ho na anu ya Attorney General instructed kan ho 3 times ni nyina akọ agisi e man ni bail
so nipa no
minimum wo mu ye 1 million Ghana
na mi bisa ne say Attorney General gina baby ese de minim ne say police ehun say uye bibia na wacho wi a we
prepare docket wi a
o prepare no de akoma Attorney General for
advice
Attorney General say yam prosecutor na de amount say prosecutor no na ene de by Attorney General na da ni police commander onu na issue say obi command wan ko mema police fa che no mema ya me sure bench warrant ya che no nipa yi enye dwane na wo dwane mo ye yin nyina wantu kwa nkwa ba bia he is within the jurisdiction ana wako okoya me day na o kan on Thursday no so obi apia won kohwe me Troy se enya me nwanwa se do chama wuntumi ekodu Monday na o medin betum ena sa ade na ye keka ye nti ema prenti o munti that day
what we were they said no they were pushing for 2 weeks here 2 weeks remand
ena make us a Monday no it go ya na so ya money bail 1 million to kofie na o china bra court okodru court you see ye man 15 million 15 million no ye guso omu ye ho adwuma ye sanse eye your friends say
ya na kokot one
ya sanche no ade ne ko prepare na sande na ba and also yeah man because first one who say obemiti bill this year 15 million who say he's trying to meet the bail conditions eti yenye fufuro say omiti we no kra na we no agisa ade echi na ye de sa kan ho say wo say mini judge na kasa wo na judge na say agisa nipa no de ajapade be kire wo de enti ama ye kan wo nyina ne say ajapade no wo kana wo twi no you don't know the value today because yem value etiene sa kan no etimi kwahye sade surety for obia o
there be and we come on demand landed property
and because a landed property na ye kan Ghana ha nipa say na
in the value of their
they
property.
don't even value I was say uma value a value
into say ESL
yes eti getting someone with all these documents no adding part because obi bia woni fie bia no obi ni ho woni fie a obeka se mimi fie no manya ASA se omombe value wi a yensan emfa eye your friend saying minji document
ni last
commission nyina enye bibia na minji document ni to for what omo yesa no okoje bisia o bank ena omo yesa meboa
yes
omo koje bisia no it getting someone ono no onini bank ni twaka bia nti se ne dawro wo fie kra ntimi fa nko because won value fie no omo ekuta saade no eye omo etimi eye your friend saying ekoje bisia eti ono no o value ni ne keka ho ewo ho eti edin se obeka sa nipa no fa ade
na wonim wo kra de wonya sankrata ne nyina awi no gise police for ekọ etroko eyi ho ESL etroko last commission Edico verify
yes
and na omu wia onim ade ba kwendura me okọ na me fi court obey almost 6 p.m. na ade ba kwa me hwedin chema untumi passport e wo yuko for
yes ne Ghana card nyina
e wo yuko for and na court no first court no say yenye ne passport ento na lawyer pia kubika chomo say passport ni wo yuko for and na court no say on his orders because judge ne yenko je ayini free yuko for na fa meto ne ho na second court no say ye fa chema untumi passport mbre no na lawyer for ne ka chen say chema untumi passport ni wo yuko na judge we see ye fa mbre no etu susu see ye fa mbre o yenye ne den na Sh0cking se sa na tie dia endie mo make sure say ebe court ba ko no ho asatendra no na passport ne je no susu no na eno so asan for because eno susu e ka be requirement no ba me na me point me bisa no say me passport wa ban ho a passport ne nimi ho
yes
exactly wo yuko for dia yama ne wo ho it means me to me fan tu kwan
David we no kra no Ghana card na o san kaka ho no na no na me ne omo corporate affairs director no wo ho o si eno kra ne wrong onu NDC ni no kra o ka no UTV me ne no UTV o si se no omo aka omo di statement aba say menye photocopy of Ghana card
yes and okay and the ndra you see one such amount to you see what people don't know ni say omo ti three sureties e china meti as you say say yesiu akonta mine na se company
yes
and yesiu che amount to me so here 3 each
yes
and the 3 and 6 for this 6 for this 12
what
yes
it sureties in here 12
and you know and na obia so do Ghana card
and the next agenda date 28
yes any 4th for the second case
so 28th why would the way nyina shem say oh hanipa no esan say unim say eden me that is what I see
and when
they prove their case in court
request from the deputy attorney general on the request to say
because nipa ne nim say me attorney general Gh4m na onim say obetimi approve ni case wanchi obia ha obia de omo case no ekọ ya omo timi enya omo hu totroto no we are ha omo. And that is what is supposed to be. Attorney General and Minister for Justice. It was ensure pepper.
Where the Minister for Injustice. It
was ensure pepper. He's the only Attorney General I can say corrupt.
Where the Minister for
Attention. Me say, Papa no. Omu pia na tiko. He is not ready to prosecute. But obi na pia na tiko because na me can say that day na me can say. Such a mawuntimi ewo case in relations to akonta mine na adetina won consolidate ni nyina enye no one case why wouldn't you consolidate everything and make it one
say mo na NPP for mo na yese mo say Mahama efeli owo Galamsey fight. And Muslim Hammer Ferry dia. And ye chema to me and ye chinwa na makamanu to near the chesi bibi. Meanwhile, one can I shibedi? Can I shibe?
The awoken. Amama who said there is something. Can I shibe? From 2017 you winning elections. What boy ye chem so sa ono enama yenko ye state of emergency
Martin Kpebu. In fact, they wrote petitions upon petitions to the CID and then to the presidency on Chemaun to me.
Was tactical wasem deputy chief of staff say
NPP
nipa na ono no boy ye chem so ono ep confess say wo ha NPP no obi no kan so NDC ni.
And in fact, me say Chemaun to me Martin Kpebu ene Kenasibe petitions so much troko CID on Chemaun to me.
Because Martin Kpebu krano yen e ka so NDC ni. But Kenasibe obi no ka so NDC ni. Because him say oye dwuma no.
So oye media manager
and deputy chief of staff Standoge say oye NPP ninti na wo ye sa. And it enya me wan say ya tro akoma
Digital force here.
Because they said no, started or more attacking.
Oh, I see.
Yes, because the chief of staff. And they say, because Okojina Hono was what beside President Mahama. What say? Obeti campaigns no. What can say what Nipama Kuma 1,400? Omunina yam kwalana time MPP action on Yabi.
Now condemn.
Was he identity we are so obsessed with Chamaun to me?
What happens to our win MP no?
Was he what happens to Oscar Oforilabi? What happens to constituency chairman in a hini? What happens to Amanfi East DC?
In fact, the latest one, they say Ebuakanov, Galamsey site Kesia Pai Ohono, NDC chairman Badia.
Okay.
Constituency chairman ba.
Yes.
And we NDC MC no Hono.
Kingpins na all kano. Kingpins na President Mahama Kano. Where are they? Omohin. Because I know kind.
Yeah.
And until say no, say Chamaun to me no. O say watching or hen. Ni Tano Forest. And the concession now one would demand 2011 ro. Concession now would demand 2011. And Hono watching no. It's the AC on Coco no so one year.
In fact, Tano Anua Forest.
Aye.
A one Oscar for Labi and so a war.
A chairman
for
yes.
To the same time.
I for no.
Aye.
Or much a giant crack and a soup. Every chrome hose. Or we hear the chrome ho. Man in my ho. As I say, or chicha Tano Nimre Forest. No. A mangrove for 200,000. And a orgy. What could you prefer more? See Chamaun to me. In
fact, your intelligence just say task force no kote excavators be. And no muko hunche maun to mini power share. Who say Odia Kube ho?
Yes.
Say, oh, somebody excavators no ebeguha. Na later Mababefa. And na Nipanaka said there be. Say na the intention was that the excavators in Kuguha. Near Sababe, she said, Chamaun to me excavators or the Galamsey.
Excavators are
Chamaun to me excavators or the Galamsey no.
So I think that the Omukui Obiehu. Say Captain Smart mo omo media people no start attack attorney general no say ye pesa ye fight Galamsey na ye yourself for there any yourself mo pam attorney general no firo
oni ko amakofi bu anyina ene elembele yetu e wuntumi ana ene for the first time do ma hini krom
omutu ho
yetu do ma gidigidi ene yetu wo bole
nkoko kwan no ho
nkoko
ye mi to be the video graph
yetu
nkoko kwan no ho
yetu wo yape
yes
ye two or
boy
eti ni nyina ya chema untumi ena make us nkoko kwan ho na ye two no e untumi ana.
That's the question. So enti campaigns now kan no say already Professor report na omo Bible o kan page 13 o say omo ye Galamsey no NDC for edosu wom chain NPP for. In fact, Obo former Deputy Western Regional Minister Dean Ewom under NDC and now ye MP for Wasa Amanfi East.
Wasa Amanfi East. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the report.
Now some people want to say so no so ya
and I make us it is in the report.
The report.
It is in the report and nothing na NDC for they cannot implement the reform boating report because reform boating report ni pa obubo mu din ewo any report no no bebre here say but now or kase in the forest reserve no former deputy regional minister under NDC galamsey one of the forest reserves it was so much in the so that is the reason I must say ya drew a be no but you see the evidence say Ghanaians are descending by the day in Chirichirimu ID by Ghana 40 Ghana for Ebusa President Mahama say the oka say obey fufro and de hin because enkrofo a cheche omo de ye cheche enkrofo bebre ajeli omo e mo ka say oba obeyi omo ene wayi bi afiri mo nipa na wache omo no omo ko hin 1400 people na wache omo no omo wo hin ene wo hwa na Felix Wachofo so na obetro on Facebook 9 months akwache enkrofo e cheche de ye chichi ya jeli ya ema wo hu se nkrofo bebre ko jail esa so mo ya NDC fo nto kan se oba mo amnesty
me see fact awa mo chi ya kan se Aisha Huana Kufuado e deport no okuja to abla kwa se oba they will extradite her no ma prosecute no Ghana fortunately no okuja una foreign affairs minister njaka what the bad it should be simple.
Aisha one is even 7 jail in some CCA
ayo
who said that time now kind na
the second one
osamba biom ene Aisha one ya jail no
and the NPP the second term
ya jail no so Aisha one is in jail ya jail NDC for bebre no mu ya galamsey it will cancel about obey you omo ene President Mahama di nipa 990 something were you omo free close to 1,000 people were you omo free fiase galamsey for no e bisa say e bi ka ho ana nipa 1,400 now can say watch omo in the last year no in the last 8 months no omo wo hen ye do omo ko fiase ana hwan ehemfo na hye omo se omo nye o ka sa nansan omo ko chi emrante ba akomako 8 bi no nkuta pump action gun a omo ya macho men me de beto me Facebook page say enkrofo no omo ntimi njelo omo mane nye because police for no omo nim so omo NDC for guys no enan if that's our constituency you know omo nyina se ye ja omo they are roaming the streets over there ye chi omo no na omo kuta pump action guns nipa 8 okay obi apa on social media nkohwe ya form